God calls us to be a peculiar people. In 1 Peter 2:9, it says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." God doesn't want us to think like the world. God doesn't want us to be a part of the world, but he wants to set us aside from the world, to be made separate, because he has so many good plans for us. And one of these things that I want to talk about is miracles. Sometimes we tend to underestimate the miracles that God puts in our lives. I think that sometimes we get over ahead of ourselves and we feel that miracles are only measured if someone gets their life saved. Maybe it's someone being healed physically, but sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes God gives us miracles like maybe we're on our last dollar or we have no meal, no food, nothing to come home to. But miraculously, someone says, "Here, I'm going to give this to you." Maybe it's something you've been praying about for years and it's finally being answered. That's a miracle. That's a blessing. But sometimes we take these miracles and blessings as coincidences or we just got lucky. No. God's saying, you as peculiar children, I want you to be able to discern my voice from the devil's voice. I want you to be able to discern when I am planting and giving you miracles. We're not always going to have miracles that are saving somebody's life. Yes, they will be saved, they will be healed, but maybe not on earth. In heaven, they will have eternity and we will be with them one day. God is promising us eternity when we believe, we trust, and put everything into Him. God will grow our knowledge. In Romans 8:28, and it says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose." We all have a purpose. We all have a calling on our lives. And the more that we invest in God, the more that that calling comes to the surface. And the more that God speaks to us about what we are supposed to do, who we are supposed to be. And the more that we invest in that calling, invest in him, the more that we are investing in ourselves and our careers. In Matthew 7 through 8, it says, "Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened." God's saying, I'm going to give you what you ask for. But if it's not given to you the way that you want it, it's going to be given even better than you expected. Sometimes what we pray for is not going to be answered the way it is. God's not a genie. He's not going to just magically give you $1,000 in cash. No, he's saying you're going to go through hardships. You're going to go through trials and tribulations, but I'm going